Nesta. Chips it through. Cannavaro cuts it out. Rodri. Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eto. Raul. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vieira. Eto, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Raul. It's gone for a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Nedved. Nedved with the delivery. Adriano bops him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira. And Mateus. Kvaratskhelia. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mateus knocks it into space. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Adriano. Oh, it's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Fenerbahce really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Ferdinand. Oh, can he get onto this? Fenerbahce looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Vieira. Hops for safety. Ferdinand. Rodri. Looking tidy in possession here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kvaratskhelia. Eto. Raul. Nesta. Bellingham. And it's Vieira.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Raul.
di recupero.
Fenerbahce do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Fenerbahce head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile seguire l'esibizione del nostro ospite d'onore anche sul maxi schermo.
There's the start of the second half.
Numero 18 viene sostituito con il numero 5, Beckham.
Rodri. Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's managed to get free.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved. Driving forward. Nesta gets a foot in here. Fenerbahce come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here, and he welcomes it in. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Eto'o. Fernando Torres. Well, that looks a decent ball. Vieira. Nesta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Nedved. And that's a Ronaldinho! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ronaldinho. Fernando Torres. And he's certainly onside here. Can he finish? Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Fenerbahce still have the cards to affect this game. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Knocks it out wide. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Ronaldinho plays it short. And here's Ronaldinho. Beckham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Well, played right into his path. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ferdinand. Great vision. Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through. Real chance! In he goes again. He scores! Barcelona are back in business. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
sostituzione per il Fenerbahce. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Plays it through. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. And it's McTominay. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Maradona.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Maradona. Yaya Toure. Now it's Van Basten. Spread it left. Now it's Raul. And he's whipped it across. Ferdinand gets it away. And he's quick to snap. Raul! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Now, can they get him away?
Fenerbahce really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Hazard. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Van Basten. Well read, nice interception. McTominay. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. 2 minutes to be added on. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. And that is that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Adriano is offering a right smile there.
Boca Juniors with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Pirlo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ronaldinho is the guilty party there. Makalele. It's Albert Ferrer. Maradona looks to get on the end of this. Griezmann. And it's made its way to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Van Basten deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Maradona. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Thuram takes control of it and he's on the move. And a shot! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Fenerbahce finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Isco is the team's great visionary, and that is as far as they're going to go. Threads one in. Oh, that is shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do, and...
Adriano! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Raul. Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Fenerbahce are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Thuram. Isco. Can he get it through? Pirlo. And he cuts out the supply. Makaleli. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ronaldinho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's headed upfield. Thuram makes the interception. Not the most accurate pass.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Makaleli.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Rijkaard, and he's picked out the run. It's Adriano! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. And this is Maradona. He has found the way through. Ronaldinho. Diogo Costa breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no surprise, that's a booking. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raul. And he was quick to react. Pirlo. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi. And it's Griezmann. Makaleli. And this is Maradona. Messi. And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 15, Maradona. Coming on to replace him.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Batistuta.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Great vision. Pass somewhat off target.
Time and again they are repelled. Thuram.
Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Buffon trying to keep this in. Looking for the run. An uncompromising challenge. So, third corner of the game. Played up towards the front line. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Isco.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Boca Juniors clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Griezmann.
Boca Juniors are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's Adriano! Outstanding save to keep that out. Corner number 4 coming up here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. And that should get the job done. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fenerbahce are, of course, in a position. And this is Adriano. Adriano! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's the keeper's ball. Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Isco. Played in deep. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. A header! That's fallen kindly here. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Beckham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now, can they get him away? Nicely spread. Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And this is Raul. Pirlo with the slide tackle there. Nice looking ball. Dink through. And this is Adriano. He's having a shot! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising!
After 80 minutes.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's lost his man here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Well, Red, and the danger is averted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckham, and he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! In for the pieces! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 21. Raul!
Fenerbahce playing for pride here. The match surely be Shevchenko! Keeper keeper's got his work done.
Added minutes has been indicated.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Perez. Rijkaard. And time is up. Fenerbahce have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to it.